Recorded Books presents Superman versus the Ku Klux Klan, the true story of how the iconic superhero battled the men of hate, by Rick Bowers, narrated by Johnny Heller. This book begins with a note from the author. Researching and writing Superman versus the Ku Klux Klan was like traveling back in time. To make the journey into the world of old superheroes, I pored through the vast archives of great libraries, universities, and the extensive personal compilations of dedicated comic book collectors and dealers. To track the birth and rebirths of the Ku Klux Klan, I studied the original writings of the first KKK supporters, the works of prominent historians, and the faded spy reports of anti-Klan infiltrators. I felt a great sense of excitement when these two powerful stories finally intersected at the Clan of the Fiery Cross, the 16-part Adventures of Superman radio show that pitted the Man of Steel against the Men of Hate. At that point, the flow of history ran as strong and wild as the currents of two intersecting rivers. I'll never forget the thrill of uncovering rare documents describing the extensive preparation the radio producers conducted to prepare for the controversial broadcasts. I'll never forget the chills that ran through me while reading FBI infiltrator reports of KKK meetings. Reports capturing plans to attack and murder innocent people simply because of their skin color. Through all the historical files, infiltration documents, and interviews, I always sought to sort out myth from fact and capture the essence of truth. In the end, I hope you enjoy reading the story as much as I enjoyed writing it. I hope you find Superman versus the Ku Klux Klan both informative and interesting, and that you too will one day embark on your own journey back in time. And now, Superman versus the Ku Klux Klan.
Part 1. The Birth of Superman. In the early 1930s, newspaper headlines told of the hardships of the Great Depression. Americans, fortunate enough to have jobs, fretted about losing them. Those who had lost their jobs often turned to bread lines and soup kitchens just to keep from starving. In Europe, the desperate economic climate had given rise to fascist leaders who preached the superiority of a master race and advocated the elimination of all inferior races. In a tight-knit Jewish enclave in Cleveland, Ohio, a shy teenager was working on a solution. To his mind, the world...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?